Good morning, Brian. How are you? It's Katerina. I'm here with Brian from the Lido Theater. Thanks so much for coming in, Brian. How are you doing today?
Well, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, I can say it's Wednesday. It's minus 17.
Don't talk about
When did
it.
that happen?
I know. I sent a photo of the frost on my car this morning to my friends back in Toronto, and they were like, is that from last year? And I'm like, stop asking me that question.
Yeah,
this is
no
what
kidding.
I'm living in right now.
I was talking to Rick and Dar Hamry on the phone about an event that we had, and they're down in Phoenix right now.
Oh,
So,
my God, the
yeah,
sun. I mean,
different.
I have to say, though, look outside. It is beautiful. Like, the sun is shining, which is nice. It's still a little brisk, but we have the sun, which
fresh.
is really nice. Yeah,
Well,
it's fresh.
You know what? I would much rather have the brightness than, minus 2 or 3, like in, say, Vancouver, where it's overcast all the time and gloomy.
Yeah.
And no, this is bright.
Exactly.
I don't mind it at all.
By the way, myself and Brian are live right now on the Moose FM Facebook page, so you can watch this interview live over on there, Moose
That's
FM
riveting.
Facebook.
That is, you better hurry. There's only so much traffic we can take, right? And then
Well, Brian, tell me what is happening at the Lido. I know you have lots going on because it's holidays now.
It is. And it is crazy booked with Christmas parties and companies doing their corporate kids Christmas party. Mm-hmm. Just so much stuff going on. Concerts. It's a crazy time of year where we really don't have a whole lot of public shows.
I know, because people are booking your theater for their own thing, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And do you still have some space for private bookings?
We do. Yeah, we do multi-parties where, if you've got a smaller company, you've got, 10, 12 employees or even 50 employees, we match you up with a company that is kind of like-minded or somebody that you'll get along.
Yeah.
We not two conflicting companies together. That would be fun. It's called WWF. But we have events where, it's fully catered. The theater, we decorate it up. It's got tablecloths and candles. And it's just, it's a really good atmosphere when you walk in. Mm-hmm. Everybody does the little, that's nice. Mostly the women, but, And
it's the details we love,
Well, it is. And it's the things that you don't notice, but you just notice it looks nice, we fully catered meals, table staff all night long. And then the entertainment is a big aspect. That a lot of people have trouble with when they're doing their parties. Mm-hmm. If you draw the short straw and you got to book the company Christmas party, typically it's like, damn, we make it a one call. Just give us a call. We don't have a lot of dates left at all. Our Thursday, Friday, Saturdays are
basically gone.
Pretty much, with the exception of smaller companies. We do have. We have no Sundays left either now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
and that's starting mid-November right
but
through till 23rd of December, I think might be our last party. We do have, we've actually, my wife's going to kill me. Cindy, if you're out there, sorry.
You might want to turn it down for a second, Cindy.
We do have some openings for a larger party on December 23rd. Which hasn't been booked yet. We've been trying to leave that one in case of an emergency, and somebody goes, oh my God. And, and we have lots of steady clientele that come to the Lido and support us, whether it be, box sponsors, that kind of thing. So we want to make sure that everybody who has a party has a good party. If you're the short straw person out there and you maybe need a little bit of assistance with, who the heck can I call for events, whether it be you want a live band or whether you want a magician or a comedian or something like that, perhaps we can help you out there. It is about community. It is about everybody having some fun out there too. So,
and if someone wants to try and book a last minute Christmas party at the Lido, what do they do? Do they go online or can they call you?
No, actually what we're going to do is we're going to take the third caller into the Moose Hub. You guys do these little contests. So if you're the third caller, no, what we're going to do is just give us a call and we'll get it on as quick as possible. We've got lots of people out there who have requested dates, and that then they have to go back to the committee, and then they have to go back to the boss or whatever. I would encourage them to hurry because
talk to the boss and then call Brian.
Hey, that's a good idea.
There you go.
It's like, what do you do when you figure out you want to do a mortgage? and you go and you get pre-approved. And then you go out and find what house
there you go.
want.
Get pre-approved for your party and then talk to Brian. There you go. That's the way to go.
We just had October 19th, we had the Monster Mash.
Yes.
Which was a kind of it's not a ladies' night out, but it was 90% ladies with a debit card in one hand and a glass of Merlot in the other. And they're just wandering around.
Let's be real here, Brian. Wine and a market, like hand in hand.
There is no way to go wrong with that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it was great. We Jana Strumbecki did a great job. I think we had 23 exhibitors in there.
Wow.
I might have had some fudge, maybe. I might have. Yeah.
It
was really good. It was just awesome. They are talking about doing a Christmas market again. We just haven't hit the date yet. It'll be on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I'm sure. But we had the screening of Bones of Crow.
Yes.
Or Bones of Crows, sorry. Disturbing.
Yeah.
Disturbing show, but
I
really,
think
really well done.
Yes, and probably something very educational, I think, for people who want to learn more. By the way, Bones of Crow is about the residential school experience in North America. It was produced and led by an Indigenous woman, so very impactful, very powerful, but like you said, very disturbing and very probably hard to watch, right?
Well, it's the things that we're, I don't know if we're going to say embarrassed about, or things that disturb us that have happened. Don't erase the past.
No.
The history is the history.
Absolutely.
But let's make sure that we're all kind out there, that we all realize that these things did happen.
We acknowledge.
I didn't do it, but it happened, and it didn't happen to many of the people that are here today, but it happened to
their parents or their grandparents.
And,
absolutely.
So it is something that is it's very, like I say, it's a sad thing in history that did happen, but it's certainly something that we don't want to happen again.
Absolutely. And it's important that we had this showing, because I think it opened the door to the community to learn and to be in a space where, they can learn about these unfortunate events and acknowledge them and maybe learn how to move forward. And thank you for hosting that.
Yeah. It's great having the theater to be able to do these kinds of things, whether it be, worrying about chlorine in the water. We had a debate about that with the city of Fort St. John and the doctors and the dentists and all that. It's a great venue to be able to have public forums, to be able to discuss these kinds of things. Not everything is willy-nilly or happy and funny and, with glasses of wine and things like that, but we certainly enjoy that part of it. But we also, the weddings and the funerals and the Christmas parties and we're very fortunate to be multitasking.
Versatile. You're very versatile. Yeah, absolutely. Like the Lido Theater can host movies or, associations to talk about pressing issues, or a party or a funeral or whatever it is. Like the Lido is very, very versatile, which is amazing.
Well, they forced us to do that. We needed to get more wireless microphones. We need to get, so we just keep evolving over this last, we began our 17th year. It's good. We've got a couple of events coming up. I'm not sure if you've heard of the Danger Cats. A little wild, a little crazy, a little, did I just hear what I heard? But Uncle Hack and the boys, they were here in January when Cindy and I were actually in Mexico. And they're coming back this Friday night.
Ooh.
The 7 p.m. show is completely sold out, so they added another show, which means we are going to have to turn the theater over. And I talked to Ben last night, and they're about 2/3 sold out for that one too.
Oh man! So the Lido.ca, by the way, to buy those tickets.
Actually, no.
How you?
It's not our show. It's their show. So you just go on to Uncle Hack or go on to Danger Cats. Just Google that, and you can click on their website and purchase tickets there. So we're the box on this one.
Okay.
I'll still go up and do.
But congrats on that sold out show. You're gonna have a second one. You're gonna have to turn the theater around in how much time? An hour?
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
Wow. You can do it. We've
we
done it before.
We have done it with your movies and stuff.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
What else is happening?
Nightmare on 100th.
Yes. Tell me more.
Well, we've had Halloween parties before, and then we had a company who, at the end of the season, I'll say it's DGS Astro Paving, at the end of the season, they would kind of wrap it up with the boys, and we would do the season ender bender, is what we called it. And the guys would come out, and we bring in entertainment, a band or whatever, comedian. And that was kind of our Halloween party, instead of actually having a Halloween party.
Yeah.
This year, we are having a Halloween party, Nightmare on 100th. There's 3 bands. We've got Beer 30. Darian Ray and the other fellas, I'll tell you, this kid Darian, he's
we've had him in before.
He's had the it factor. He's got the we got to polish him up a little bit. But he's so good. He's got really good bones. He's got a really good stability to his voice and everything. Great entertainer. And also with Skylar and Giannis, who play with the band too. It's never always about the front man. And then of course the old rock band Unresolved. The Warriors. We've got your Moose movies are coming up.
Yes, that's happening on Sunday.
You're almost sold out, aren't you?
Yes, we are. So at 3 p.m. we'll be showing DC League of Super Pets, super kid-friendly show. That is basically sold out. We do still have some room at our 6 p.m. showing, which is Gremlins, like just a classic throwback. Come on. Like, I'm so excited
Freaky
for that.
little thing, wasn't he?
I am so excited for that. And you can go to moosefm.ca to find out more for that, because the tickets are completely free, no purchase necessary, but we do have to reserve to make sure that everyone gets a seat.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody has a place to sit, so we make sure there's places to put all those cheeks, right? And are you familiar with the Gallagher's Christmas light up?
Yes.
It's so good. And Sean, I'll tell you, there's things that you worry about, the addictions and the bad things in life. Well, he has an addiction, but it's to Christmas decorations.
It is. Me and my son went there so many times last year.
And you go through, and he had this kettle at the end. So you'd go through and go, oh my God, I didn't see it all. So you'd go through again. And so he had put a kettle out, and I think it was $8,000 or $9,000 at the end of the year that he donated to charity. And he's doing it again this year, but he's actually created a charity, or not created a charity, but he said he's going to donate the money, all of it, to Better at Home. And it behooves me I forget the other one. Look at that. I'm lost for words. I'm never lost for words.
I know you never are. But all of this information for all of the upcoming events happening over at the Lido, it is available online, because you have a schedule. You like to keep us organized. Thank you, Brian.
As you do with your timelines for your interviews, which I always seem to push the edge on. But that's November 10th is the Gallagher's Christmas Light Up Party. It is a fundraiser. The tickets are great. They're nicely expensive at $100 a ticket. So I would
for a
encourage
great cause.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
You know what? We are fortunate where we live. Our average income is higher than most, and we kill when it comes to fundraising. It's just something that we really should be proud of, how we can contribute to society. And hats off to the Gallaghers for doing this. And last but not least, I have to say, we still have things coming up, but Sean Majumder, if you haven't got your tickets, it's November 15th. We are all but sold out for that. I think there's a booth left. There might be 2 tables, but he's a CBC stability. The guy's been around forever. Super funny. It's going to be a great show, and that is on the 15th of November. Come have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like you have a great lineup. Thank you very, very much, Brian. Now, if you want more information about anything that Brian spoke about today, you can head to thelido.ca, because, like I said, you have a full schedule there of everything you're hosting. And thanks so much, Brian, for coming in.
You're welcome. We're going to fix this chair next time. I think I started the interview up here, and it just keeps sinking. I'm a little short little guy.
That happens to me during news sometimes.